Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're going to discover how some simple, everyday street snacks are actually brilliant, highly calculated feats of engineering. I want you to imagine you're walking down a busy, noisy street. You're super hungry, you're in a hurry, and you just want a quick bite. Now, we usually just see these snacks as, quick treats. But today, we're going to look a whole lot closer. Because these aren't just random items thrown together. They are carefully crafted solutions to a very human problem. How to give you fast, cheap, and totally unforgettable food that you can easily eat right there on the sidewalk.
So, think about this as a really high-pressure design problem. Imagine for a second that you are running a tiny food stall. You have barely any space, your customers are rushing by to get to work or school, and whatever you hand them absolutely must be easy to hold while they walk. Plus, it has to be so unbelievably delicious that they feel their quick little stop was actually worth their hard-earned money. And this brings us to a completely new way of looking at what we eat. Designing food for the street is honestly like solving a giant puzzle. You have to balance speed, cost, and how the food actually feels to eat. It's not just about cooking a meal in a quiet kitchen, it's about making something that works perfectly outdoors in the chaos. The food has to travel smoothly from hand to mouth, it needs to stay hot and fresh sitting at the stand, and it has to hit you with huge flavors instantly.
To actually survive out there on a busy street, every single snack has to master 4 golden rules. First up, speed. The whole process from ordering to cooking to eating must be fast. Second, big satisfaction. It needs to feel like a massive reward, even if it's a tiny portion. Third, texture. The crunch or the chew isn't just a nice bonus here, it's the main event. And finally, reliability. It has to taste exactly the way you expect, while still feeling fun and exciting every single time you buy it.
All right, let's jump right into food number 1, the comfort pause.
We're talking about hot tuck, a warm, filled pancake. You know, when the street is loud and cold and you just desperately need a moment of peace, you need a food built purely for warmth and sweetness. This little pancake isn't trying to be fancy. It's not trying to win any fine dining awards. Its entire job, literally, its only purpose, is to give you a comforting hug from the inside out using a very simple, incredibly chewy dough. And the absolute genius here is in the surprise. From the outside, it looks like a completely plain, normal pancake. It doesn't give anything away. But the exact moment you bite into that crispy outer shell, boom, a warm, sweet, sticky syrup suddenly melts right into your mouth. That magical contrast is exactly what makes you stop walking, close your eyes, and just enjoy a really cozy moment.
Now, if the first food was a relaxing pause, our second food is all about forward momentum.
Enter tteokbokki. These are spicy, tube-shaped rice cakes, and they use incredibly bold, loud flavors to wake you right up. The cooks take a very simple, very chewy ingredient and just drench it in a bright, spicy sauce. The whole point of this dish is to make you feel active and alive. It hits your tongue and instantly grabs your attention.
Think about the perfect balance happening here. The thick, bouncy chew of the rice cake slows your mouth down just enough so you can actually taste that spicy sauce. They're a perfect team. Without the chew, the sauce would just quickly wash away. But without that loud sauce, the chewy rice cake would be totally boring. Together, they give you an energetic kick to keep you moving forward.
Moving right along to food number 3, perfectly portable.
This is gimbap, and it solves a completely different but really crucial problem: how to carry your food easily. Instead of a messy burst of spicy sauce, this neat seaweed roll is designed to be totally tidy and safe. Its job isn't to surprise you with a crazy loud bite. Its job is to hold perfectly together while you're walking. It essentially gives you a full, healthy meal right in the palm of your hand, no matter where your feet are taking you.
You can think of this food like a perfectly packed mini suitcase. Everything you need is neatly rolled up into these easy-to-eat slices. The rice gives it shape, the seaweed wrapper acts like a seal holding it all together securely, and the colorful veggies inside give you great flavor. Every single slice is a perfectly balanced little package that absolutely won't spill on your shoes. It is the ultimate lesson in packing smart.
Sometimes, though, the best design is the gentlest one, which brings us to food number 4, the soft landing.
This is iomuk. We're talking about warm, savory fish cakes served on skewers in a steaming cup of soup. It basically acts like a reset button for your stomach. On the surface, sure, it might look like the most basic, least flashy food at the whole market. But being easy and comforting, that is exactly its superpower. Because it's just so soft and comes with this warm, soothing soup, it perfectly balances out all those heavy, spicy, or fried snacks we just talked about. It doesn't ask for much effort to chew or eat, it's incredibly easy to digest, warms you right up, and gently keeps you going through your day. It genuinely acts as the great peacemaker of the street food world.
And finally, we reach food number 5, the instant payoff.
This is Twidgem, crispy, golden, deep-fried snacks. The exact second you bite into something crunchy, your brain gets this massive, happy signal telling you that you're eating something truly great. This is the food of instant joy. It's specifically engineered to make your very first bite feel incredibly fun and exciting, demanding your attention right away.
You really don't need to think hard to understand why this is good. The loud crunch literally does all the talking for you. It instantly gives you a burst of rich energy. It stands out perfectly against the soft soups or the chewy rice cakes we explored earlier. It is the ultimate quick thrill for your senses.
Okay, let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture here, beyond random snacks. Because what we actually have here is a beautiful, deeply connected team of foods. When we lay them all out side by side, you see the brilliant secret behind it all. These aren't just 5 random items on a menu. There are 5 perfect answers to 5 very different human moods. Think about it. The first food gives you a warm, cozy hug. The second gives you a loud, spicy burst of energy. The third provides a neat, easy-to-carry meal. The fourth offers a gentle, easy rest. And the fifth gives you a fun, crunchy reward. Together, they cover literally every single craving or need you might have while out wandering the city. It's just a perfectly balanced ecosystem.
So I want to leave you with this final thought. Once you start looking at food as this brilliant system of textures and solutions, every single bite becomes an amazing story. You stop just seeing what the food is, and you start seeing what the food does for you. You start noticing the clever engineering hiding in plain sight at your local market. So, the next time you stop for a quick bite on the sidewalk, ask yourself, what human problem is this snack solving for me?